There's a war going on out there. There's no question, and we can't underestimate it. There's a war out there going on between, you know, good things and bad things. And sometimes that's not politically correct to say, well, there's some bad things going on, but they are. A report that was done some 10 years ago, you know, indicates that the culture of the United States is on a spiral downward. So, you know, SCERA's not going to be a solve all for everybody in the whole country, but hey, if it impacts young people in the numbers that we've talked about over the years, at least we're doing something.
Literally thousands of children have given millions of hours in volunteer service to the SCERA. Those children have learned respect, responsibility, commitment, and so many other qualities they have carried throughout their lives.
So that's the key to SCERA. Again, some may think it's a movie theater, and it provides a lot of great services for the community, but that's what separates it so much from others. You know, some people would like to see that cultural arts by itself can stand alone, and that's hard, it's tough. Cultural arts can't do that, fine arts. But when you marry it with the fundamental purpose of training and uplifting the people who participate, whether they're painting scenery or they're working as an usher or selling candy, and you help them grow and develop, in addition to putting on programs that are G-rated, if you will, or family-rated, so that it elevates the audience. You know, you've really got a jewel there, and it's so critical and so important.
Some 70 years ago, during the era of the Great Depression, our far-sighted leaders knew that our community needed something to rally around, something to lift our hearts, something for which we could sacrifice, and something to make us better people. And so the SCERA came to be.
I hope that the future for SCERA is to continue on in the way they're going now, just getting better in producing and keeping the cultural arts in Orem alive and well. And that, to me, that's what I hope they'll be able to do. I hope they can keep the theater movie show house going too. I hope that it's where you can take your family and know that it's what you're going to see is okay for all of your children to see. I hope it just can continue to grow and things can get better, not necessarily bigger, but better in quality and get more people involved and just see that it continues on through the years.
There's no greater satisfaction than serving with people who have primarily as their main goal in life to serve others, to lift others, to edify others, to build others, using entertainment or movies as a vehicle by which you can legitimately influence others for good. That's the joy of life.
I think that's what theater should be. It should be wholesome and fun and good. It's things you can remember and things you enjoy. And I've had a lot of favorite shows. My friend Sid Riggs says, well, her favorite show is the one she's working on. And that's just about the truth. I've liked them all.
It would be sad for us to lose SCERA because we're losing a part of our community history and early culture, early development, and it would just be a shame if anything would happen to SCERA.
Any support, financially or otherwise, that you could help SCERA with would be a huge boost to their program and to what they're trying to do. It's hard to make theater pay for itself. It's so expensive to do. Royalties, materials to do the shows are so expensive. And any help financially that could come from the community, from the business end of the city, would really be a boost and a help to this program.
The SCERA was born during the era of the Great Depression, when everyone had very little. It was with us during World War II, when our sons were sent to war, when man walked on the moon, and when Jack and Bobby Kennedy were taken. The SCERA has been with us through the worst and the best of times. Now, the SCERA needs us.
How can you forget your past? Because that's the basis of all we have. It gives us an opportunity to look at the future. But I think that for each one of us individually, we can't forget our past, because that is what has brought us to the present.
It's a question of being supportive of each other. And as long as SCERA continues to understand where its niche is, with family values, family entertainment, G-rated movies, lifting and building the audience, and more importantly, lifting and building all those that volunteer and participate, then there'll always be a place for SCERA, and it'll be eminently successful. More successful as we go on, because the contrast between what the world of entertainment is doing and what SCERA can do will be more contrasted, and people will be drawn to it.
Hi folks, Larry King here. I want to talk to you about a community treasure we call SCERA. It's a great arts organization in Utah that has a philosophy that my wife Shawn and I firmly believe in. That is that the arts enrich our lives, and that every time a curtain rises, so does the quality of our lives. SCERA has built 70 years of life-enriching programs for arts and entertainment at affordable prices, bargain prices for the family, provided millions of dollars of services to this great state of Utah. But folks, I'm here to ask you to step up and help SCERA. Funding for the arts is in danger. It would be a tragedy if after 7 decades of wholesome family activities, SCERA had to close its doors. Join us. Become a friend of SCERA today. Give them a call. They'll show you how any gift can benefit, not just SCERA, but you as well. Call 801-225-ARTS. Don't delay. We need your support now.